So before you get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that I'm editing this video right now, and I realize how sad and unenthusiastic I seem about everything. The reasoning for this is because I filmed it at 1:30 in the fucking morning after coming home from a party. Shouldn't have done that. I was so tired, but I wanted to film because I had a face of makeup on. So there's your explanation. I'm not as sad as I seem. I'm sorry.
Hey guys. So around YouTube, I've been seeing more and more people do these 50 things about me videos. I figured I would go ahead and do that because a lot of you know some things about me because you're following me from other social media, but I feel like some of you also don't know a lot about me, so I figure I would just go ahead and share 50 random facts about me. So let's just get this started. I am the third oldest of 7 kids. I have 2 older sisters, 2 younger sisters, and 2 younger brothers, so I am number 3 of 7. I went to public school until 5th grade, so I know in my last video I said that I went to private Catholic school, and I did, but that was 5th grade onward. Preschool through 4th grade, I went to public school, as it should have been the whole time, but it was not. I played soccer for 19 years, actually, which I know sounds like a long time because people look at me and they're like, how old are you again? I played soccer from age like 4 or 5 up until this past year, 2016. So I played soccer on all sorts of levels for 19 years, yeah. I had braces for 5 years. They didn't do shit. They didn't do shit. You see that? That's called buck teeth. 5 years of braces. Still got them. Not getting into that story. Maybe another day. My first username was SoccerKitty923 and it was on AIM. My family was almost on the Dr. Phil show when I was younger. Again, that's another story for another time. My favorite color is blue, but pink and purple are like very close. But like the cute, pretty, like pastel blue, pink, and purple. Like those are my faves. I have had light blonde, dark blonde, pink, blue, purple, black, brown, and teal hair. And now I have like, my hair is like white blonde now. I shaved the side of my head once. Actually twice. No, I shaved the side of my head twice when I was younger. I think I was 18 and 19 when I did it. My natural hair color actually is a darker blonde. So if you see what my roots are right now, that's actually my natural hair color. I used to be fucking obsessed with both Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. You may have learned this from my last story time, but I did not drink until I was out of high school. I will wear leggings with literally anything, like until the day I die. Like leggings are the new jeans. Like if you guys haven't noticed that before, leggings are the new jeans. Everyone's wearing them. People are going to be wearing them for forever. They're never going out of style. They're not going anywhere, and I'm so fucking happy. I used to be so fucking excited to get hand-me-downs for my older sisters because they had like the best clothes, like dead ass serious. I was so excited when they gave me their old clothes. Off of that fact, my mom actually refused to take me shopping when I was younger because I wore a uniform to school and, in her words, didn't need clothes. Like, I swear to God, she refused to take me shopping. When I was like a preteen teenager, I had to like beg to go get new clothes because it had been like maybe like a year since I had gotten anything new. And I was struggling to fit in with kids outside of school because it just wasn't happening. I can burp my ABCs.
Okay, so I'm not going to subject any of you to that, so I'm deleting all the footage, and you guys are good. Bye, sorry.
I should probably stop because I'm sick, and that's just going to make things so much worse if I keep going. When I was younger, I wanted to be both a professional soccer player as well as a Britney Spears-esque pop star. Like, I didn't even want one or the other. I wanted to be, like, both. So, like, I was on some, like, Hannah Montana shit way before the show ever came up because I was, like, young as hell when I was like, it's fine. I'll have my best of both worlds and do soccer during the day and, like, concerts at night and be fine. Like, I was convinced that that would be a thing. The first concert I went to was actually a Backstreet Boys concert. My neighbor Emily took me with her, and it was fucking awesome. My first cuss word was fuck ass. And to this day, no one knows where I learned it, because I was saying it before my older sister started swearing around the house, or around me. Like, but I would scream it, dead ass. I would scream fuck ass when I was putting time out or when I was mad at my parents. I don't know. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie actually filmed an episode of The Simple Life at my neighbor's house. There's a whole nother story with that maybe I'll share another day. But yeah, that is a thing that happened. I got to see them in the flesh when I was like in 7th grade, like 12 years old. I have never been camping other than like in a backyard. Like, I've never actually been camping, so, like, I've never been camping. I have also never gotten my eyebrows done. I want to kind of make a vlog because I want to get them done at one point, but I have a really good eyebrow shape. Like, this is basically just filled in. Like, the shape is just how they are naturally. But yeah, I've never gotten them done. One of these days, I'm going to let them, like, grow in a little bit because all I really do is just pluck the middle. One of these days, I'll let them grow in a bit and I will go and get them done and I'll vlog about it or something. I don't know. We'll see. I've also never spent more than $20 on a haircut. Like, I've actually never made an appointment at an actual salon to get my hair cut or colored or anything like that, or styled, nothing. I'll probably also do a vlog when I eventually decide to do that. I'm sorry, I am so sick. I shouldn't be filming this video, but I figured that since I have makeup on, I might as well go ahead and film a video real quick just so, like, there's one done. Might as well not waste the face, like, duh. Since I was a baby, I have always slept with a stuffed animal. And not just something that I sleep with, but I mean something that I will inevitably wear to shreds, like fidgeting and rubbing at the fabric. Hold on, let me show you my teddy bear. She is the most pitiful thing, but literally for 11 years now, 12 years now, almost 11 and a half years I've been sleeping with her. And she is worn down to the point, like, this is so sad. Oh well. I actually slept with a baby blanket until I was 16, and to this day, I would still sleep with it if I knew where it was. I don't know where it is. It honestly might be somewhere in my house, but I just don't know where it is. I've only dated, like, 3 people. And I say it like that because there's a couple people that I don't really count. Like, I've only ever had like 3 actual legitimate boyfriends, like excluding people that I've been on a date with and then nothing's ever happened to it. I don't count that. I count people that I've like actually dated. Far too many people than I care to admit have seen my boobs. And like, I mean as an adult, including multiple family members, coworkers, and 2 of my bosses. The first CD I ever bought with my own money was Paramore's Brand New Eyes album. Awesome album. I've been listening to it all week, actually. Back in 2011, I actually blogged as a full-time job. I sucked my thumb until I was almost 13, hence the buck teeth. Yeah, they're not supposed to be like that. That's all my fault. I played basketball twice in my life, 1st grade and in 8th grade, and I fucking sucked at it. My middle school graduating class actually only had, I think, 25 people in it. And, like, to this day, they're still some of, like, my favorite people ever. Like, I don't talk to really any of them, but they're still, like, some of my favorite people. I failed chemistry junior year of high school, but my teacher passed me because he said he liked me. It was very creepy, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, I didn't have to retake chemistry, so it's whatever. I ran track in high school, and I hated every fucking moment of it, except for the track meets. I got kicked off a soccer team once. Wait a second. No, that's a damn lie. I've gotten kicked off of 2 soccer teams before, actually. But yeah, I take that back. I have been kicked off of 2 soccer teams in my entire life. Both were mainly, one was a co-ed team, one was a boys team. I was kicked off of both. I'll probably turn that into story time if any of you guys care to hear about the stories. My cat's name is Trunks. Yes, from Dragon Ball Z. I have met at least a dozen people from Tumblr in the past 6 years. I want to say if I did all the math, it would probably be closer to 20 or the low 20s. So I did the math and I counted at least 25 people that I can remember meeting. So yeah, 25 people, and I'm also meeting more this spring. On to the back of that, I have even dated people from Tumblr, a story that I will not get into. I was terrified, like straight up fucking petrified, scared out my ass of planes until I was maybe 22. Even to this day, they make me anxious as shit, but I'm not like terrified of them anymore, so I'm like, I'm getting there. I can crack or pop my neck, back, shoulders, shins, hips, toes, and fingers with like minimal effort. I would do them on camera, but I don't want to freak anybody out, so I'm not going to. I had some of the worst, absolute worst allergies as a child, to the point where like I couldn't go outside on a spring day without coming back inside and wanting to immediately die. They were so bad. I once saw Paramore All Time Low, Cobra Starship, 50 Cent, all at the same concert when I was like 16, 17, and it was fucking wild. But like in a good way. It was great. I could eat pretzels for days. Like #1 go-to snack food, 2 a.m. meal, like pretzels all the way, any way, shape, or form. My go-to drink is a vodka cranberry. Always, 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 and forever. I hate admitting this, but I had my first orange when I was 20 years old. It was on my 20th birthday. Like the fruit. The fruit, yeah. The fruit, the orange fruit. Yeah, I had my first one when I was 20. There's actually a lot of fruits that I had for the first time in my 20th year. I don't try things very often. Well, I do nowadays, but back in my early 20s, I hadn't done much. There's still a lot of random things I haven't done and tried. If I could wear one brand for the rest of my life, it would be Adidas, hands down, without a thought. I can stay asleep for ridiculous amounts of time, like unhealthy amounts of time. Literally last night I slept for 17 hours. Like I went to bed when I got home from work and I woke up at 10 a.m. like being like, okay, I guess that's enough. Might as well force myself out of bed. It's probably not healthy, but like this is how I live. I don't have the attention span to watch TV shows like at all. Like I maybe have 24 at least. That's lowballing it there. I maybe have 24 TV shows that have been recommended to me by friends over the past like 5 to 10 years. Actually, let me show you something I've pinned to my wall right now that I have had untouched and unopened for years. Hold on. I made this years ago. Good movies to watch. It says good movies to watch, and it literally is filled front and back. It's a booklet I made for movies that I have not watched. And these are movies, and the fact that I was talking about was just TV shows. These are movies that I also have not watched. Movies, TV shows, so many things get recommended to me that I will never, ever watch because the fact that I just cannot sit down and focus, like, all of my effort on something like that. Like, it's too much. It's effort. It's exhausting. Ugh. I definitely, not even like a maybe, but I definitely have more internet friends than I do real life friends, and I am totally fine with that. And my last fact of the entire video is that I would literally die. Like, I would die right now, here and now, if it meant Carrie Fisher could come back to us. Ugh, I'll never be over it. But yeah, those were my 50 things about me, which were all really random facts. Maybe I'll do another one of these in a year or so. We will see. Subscribe if you want more random shit. Yeah, that's it. All right. Peace, guys.